Hi everyone, quick little update. Pray to goodness this is going to be quick because there's not a lot to report. But just an update on the port that they did. They did the port yesterday and there were quite a few complications with the port actually. And because my breathing has been so bad and because I've usually been on oxygen, they had me on oxygen. They normally I'm on 3 liters, and it normally does the trick. They gave me stuff for it. They put like numbing cream around it. They gave me lidocaine, and then stuff was happening with my breathing, I guess. Like, I was out enough to where I couldn't, like I was aware of everything that was happening, but, like, I wasn't, like, knocked out, you know? So, yeah, during the process of doing all that and giving me the medications, they had to switch the amount of the medication they were giving me because my oxygen was going so low. It went into the 80s, I guess, and they had to put me on like 6 liters of oxygen, and then they had to give me less lidocaine and less of the medication because it was affecting my breathing. So I could feel everything that they were doing. I don't think I felt like when they like cut me open, because it sounds like they have to cut you open or to put the port in. So I didn't feel that, but everything else I could feel. I could feel when they would put every needle that was going in, I could feel it. I was looking at it today. There's quite a bit of bruising. One of the worst parts, yeah, it was bad, like when they were like doing the needles and stuff, and but one of the worst parts is when they had to like push in the port into my chest, and they had to do so. My breast cancer is on the right side, on my right breast, and normally they put the port on that side because they don't want it so close to your heart. But everything about me is special. And so they had to put it on the left side, and they put it on the left, and so it's like there's like a cord that comes up here, and then the port itself is down here. So yeah, when I could feel them pushing it in though and trying to get it in, I cried the entire time that was happening, because I have quite a bit of cancer from basically my neck down to my femurs, and so I have a feeling that where they were trying to push it in at was also on bones that may have cancer in them, but I don't know. I can't tell for sure because it's just everywhere. But glory be to God, I went down 40% just last week. They said that. They said cancer markers, but I'm hopeful that it's like the cancer itself. So, I mean, how could it not be the cancer itself? You know? I don't know, but I'm hopeful. I really am. And I literally, as soon as I got home yesterday, we spent way longer there than we thought. We got home around 4:30, 5 o'clock. I slept for like 2.5 hours, 2 hours, something like that. Got up, ate dinner, maybe stayed up for an hour, and then went to bed and got up at like 9 o'clock this morning. I've been like in and out of sleep. This hurts tremendously. It hurts a little bit to swallow, it hurts to cough, and it hurts to, like, if I go to, like, lift my arm, like, above, like, a certain degree, like, it'll hurt. it was just way more painful than I thought, because everything else that they told me would be painful wasn't painful, and then they told me that this wouldn't be that big of a deal, and then it was the most painful thing I think I experienced in the hospital, except when I passed the giant thing that I passed during constipation. That was also painful, but the stuff that they gave me, like the enema and the stuff that they gave me for it, was not painful, and they said it was going to be. So anyway, that's my update for the port. So just pray that it heals well, that there's no complications with it healing, because I do not want to go through that again anytime soon. And yeah, just pray for a quick healing for that. And yeah, it was more painful than I thought, and it took way more out of me than I thought. So all right, I'm going to go. I love you guys. Yeah, and just keep this fundraiser. My church is doing a fundraiser on Sunday for me. And if you're free, you're more than welcome to come out. I know it like says our church, but like anyone can come. And we're doing soup, stew, garlic bread, and salad. So I'm very excited. And anyone can come to that. We'll probably start eating around noon. And then just pray into that, because I feel like God's really going to move. He already moved. Like, I'm very blessed that we were absolutely prepared to pay the people who are buying all the food, to pay them back for it, and to take the percentage left that was ours. And my church decided to pay for the food themselves. And so I will get all the proceeds from that. And I'm very thankful. And I will cry about it for a few days, because God's just so cool. And I love him. And I'm so blessed. So I am going to go to bed soon. I have a couple breathing treatments to do. And just thank you all for the prayer support. And just, I know you guys keep praying, but just keep praying for healing, because I know he's doing it, and I know that he's still God of suddenlies. He's still God of breakthroughs, and he's still God of blowing people's minds. He's the same God, you know? And I've heard too many testimonies of people being healed of cancer that I refuse to not believe that this is a lifelong thing for me. Like, I know someone recently told me, I know it's part of her job, but like, she's like, you just gotta befriend cancer, and you just have to realize that it's your friend, and you gotta like accommodate it. Sometimes I feel like, not that there aren't certain things you can do with cancer. Hear my heart. Not that there aren't certain things you can do with cancer to help prevent it, or to help stop it, or to help lower it. But God is also a God of miracles. And I've heard too many miracles and too many testimonies to know that he's not going to do it for me too. And that it's not going to happen suddenly, and that it's not going to happen in a way that is, he's already blowing the doctor's minds. He's blowing my mind. So, thank you guys. I love you, and I look forward to giving another major update of how just faithful he is. So, have a blessed night.